Yeah, I can. I know.
With a double move, so.
I'll be the one to charge.
So, well, the thing is, for where I am, it's a movement to go here, and then a movement to go over here.
Yeah.
So.
But Leon is gonna stay there, so you can just
Tempus, click, crunch, and tumble.
Alright. How exciting! I mean, I see what my character can see. So I guess going here is a good start, so I can sort of see a little. Do you think we should go down to that building down here?
I'm going to want you to make a stealth skill check, Manaki.
Ooh, yes, I see that. All right. Well, that would be then dexterity, I suppose.
Mm-hmm. Definitely using your dexterity modifier here to attempt to remain quiet in the crunching snow. Nice.
I am a pioneer, but I don't think I have done that before.
Okay.
I don't think that's justifiable. It's pretty average.
Okay.
Also, my plan was to sort of go around here.
Yeah, it seems a little gamey though. I would kind of expect there to be people there.
Maybe.
And at this distance, you are able to catch sight of that dragonkin out in the open. He does not, however, appear to notice you.
Wonderful. Well, I suppose then I'll try to move so.
Okay.
I can't even see Dwohurim anymore.
He will look up to Fargus and sort of look to the sides and shake his head slightly, signaling that there's no one there.
Alright. That there's no one there?
Yeah, to the sides of me, at least, from what I can see.
Go ahead and handle that. Okay. Fargus, you're up again.
Alright. Fargus will move over here.
Okay.
And check. And then he'll quickly dash to this wall over here.
Alright. Quickly dash. The sounds of his boots slapping against the ground then, as he rushes for it.
I think, yeah. Hopefully there's no one just really close to him, and it's more of a question not being seen as far as long.
Okay. Then, this is going to transpire. I do believe that is Leon who's got angling on both of them as they're turning to look towards the north. Why don't you go ahead and make a dexterity-based skill check, Dark?
Can I use my survivalist scout background?
Sure.
Be 3 plus 4 plus 5.
With your prior preparation, your undeniable attempt to remain quiet, pressed up against the building, they do not appear to have noticed you. Moreover, it appears to be looking as if they're looking towards the north. Perhaps they heard Fargus's boots.
Okay then.
You're up, Dark.
Well, this is gonna go well. Do I think I could cross here without them noticing me?
With your skill check of 29, I'll say yes.
Okay. And Leon will kind of come across. See Dwohurim. Try and see if he can get his attention, seeing him there. Just kind of like
Sure. I was looking there for Fargus anyway.
Yeah, kind of like point in the direction he saw the creatures coming, and kind of just signal like get out of there. Move.
What direction was that?
This way.
Oh, okay, sure.
Around the side of the building, just like move it.
Anything else, Dark?
Well, for now, just more pressing himself against cover.
Okay. Tempus.
Okay, so we know Fargus went this way. There's Huron. I kind of want to go and keep Fargus company just in case shit goes down. I'm going to shuffle along to the edge.
Alright.
And just have a look around the edge. I'm not going further. Basically, he's just standing at the edge and then he'll look over to see what he can nosy.
Alright. Anything else?
After that, if he believes the coast is clear, I guess he'll sort of dart over to this spot.
Okay.
I can't see it, so I guess I just... Doosh. And I'm gone.
I believe you entered the blackness.
No, he entered Fargus.
Oh!
Without asking for
I
permission.
can't tell because just shadows me.
Yeah.
Isn't that the same thing?
Alright. Dwohurim.
Well, if they really have coming that way, then it would be smartest to stick together, but... Well... Leon kind of said that he should get away from here, so... He supposes he can do that sort of thing. Go to peer around this corner. Can you sort of just turn and look slightly?
Sure.
Stealthily. Okay, since no one's there then. He supposes he can... Well, going the other way around seems foolhardy, but maybe he can make a distraction.
Alright.
This is the time where his cantrips would be useful.
Okay.
Getting in a position where he can actually use them might be a start. So since they're coming from there, he sort of prefers to go here. And sort of, there might be like a barrel or something he can hunch down behind.
Okay. And then next turn attempt a cantrip or something?
Probably walk, some distance. Maybe, try to cast a ghost sound.
Okay.
Seems like that's the kind of thing.
Alright. Let's see here. Lizardmen shall be moving.
And the others will have to go on without him, but...
Let's see here. These guys move over to here. Leon would see them, but we'll still keep Leon's incredible result of 29. The Lizardmen do not notice at all. And,
Breathe in, breathe in, breathe in.
And, Fargus, you and Tempus hear the sounds of, crunching steps from around, this corner of the building.
Alright.
Just to get Fargus and try and grab him and pull him out. I can't see me at all, so I'm guessing try and pull Fargus round the corner away from him.
Alright, we'll fix that. You should have vision now.
Oh, yeah, I can see myself now.
Alright, so... Can Fargus like hide somewhere around here? I don't know how it's exactly.
Sure, like awnings or whatever. You could basically attempt to press yourself against the corner of one of the ruined buildings.
Alright, then Fargus will sort of sneak over here and do that.
Okay. That gonna be your entire turn?
I think so, yeah.
Alright.
Just hide there.
Okay, sounds good. Let's see here. You hear the sounds of crunching footsteps coming from down here.
Ah.
Let's see here. These folks are gonna move along there. And they're gonna navigate over here. Alright. Leon.
There are enemies everywhere. Wow. Leon will kind of move himself, looking around the corner.
I'm definitely gonna ask for another dexterity-based skill check here.
Oh, Jesus.
Like, eh? Oh.
Okay. Leon gets an eyeful, but it seems that these dragonkin here are too focused on exploring where they heard the sounds, and these folks down here, they don't have any particular direction. Nothing as they don't have exclamation points hovering above their heads.
No,
They get an interesting, alarm.
They are in passive mode right now.
and this initially it was like, okay, it's only the same one, and then I zoomed out.
Yes.
I was like, oh. Right. Leon doesn't really particularly want to stay there, actually, all things said. You'd feel a lot more comfortable actually attempting, kind of like trying to dash across, just hide back here.
Okay.
Don't.
I mean, this area is kind of getting cornered. There's a lot of things around here.
I can't see any of you, but if you go near me, I'm probably gonna attract some attention. So.
Well, if nothing else, Leon would kind of like, he doesn't really want to be out in the open here. Things are getting caught quite quickly. It's like so.
I can see you when you move. That's great.
Kind of moved in.
Gone again.
Still kind of pressing himself against the wall.
Got it. Tempus.
Oh, flip. This thing's our Tempus just trying to look over at Fargus. It's just like, fudge. And looks like scratching his stubble in his face for a few seconds. Trying to think what the best approach would be here. They're coming up this way. We're probably best coming down this way.
They're coming from both directions, so
Well,
yeah, you heard no noise from both sides.
that's true. Well, if they're coming from both sides, well, fudge.
yeah.
Want to back off at all?
We fall back here. We leave Huron very out.
I think he moved up this way or somewhere. I'm not sure.
Yeah, but our characters don't know that.
I'm saying
gonna
I'm not
call
sure.
out right
I'm saying
now,
I legitimately don't know because I can't even see it.
Yeah.
I can barely see you, and I can see Fargus.
All I hand signaled was like, I go over there, I make noise.
Yeah, I saw you.
That's what
go
you
over
know.
there. I don't know if anyone else did.
Tempus
Yeah,
did.
Tempest did as well.
Oh, he's Tempest because he was standing staring at him. Okay.
Beyond that, no.
Okay. Tempest will just sort of shimmy up to.
But sheep see
Here.
me as well. That seems fair.
You'll see Leon basically like backed completely against the wall, trying to breathe in.
Okay. Anything else, Gryph?
No, that'll be Tempest. Maybe sort of shuffle some snow to cover up his footprints as he was going.
Okay. Manaki.
Can you see me now, sheep? Not that that's really that important, but for your viewing pleasure. So, okay. Would it be okay? Is this line close enough that I could sort of move the diagonally over here?
Sure.
The one movement,
Sure.
like so.
Mm-hmm.
Shimmy over there, because that would make me sort of nearby enough that I could reasonably make the sound of coughing from inside of this sort of building, assuming that it's not like completely just a flat ruin, but actually is what it looks like.
Yeah,
somewhat.
yeah, it's a building of some sort.
There's the sound like someone has a really, really bad cough or sickness, sort of sneezing and such, and then the sound of trying to sort of make a sound like someone's trying to not be heard, but still loud enough for people to hear.
All right.
Muffled the coughing.
Go ahead and intelligence modifier, magical background level.
Yes, I will do so.
So if someone like
Ooh, that's a natural 20
Oh god.
right there. Can't be doing much better than that.
That's probably one of the most convincing ghost sounds Dwohurim Harsca has laid out in his entire life.
It's like, oh shit, there's someone in there. I just blew the. Oh wait.
no, I really murdered someone. Oh wait a minute.
Okay.
All right. Well, he will ride the wave of the sound, trying to, guide people to this area over here.
Okay.
Perhaps even to go in and look through the house, as there might be people hiding there.
Let's see here. To the south, he can actually hear the sounds of hurried footsteps. These patrols had been walking cautiously, trying to pay attention to their surroundings, but the cough has attracted attention indeed. And Tempus won't have to make a stealth check, but I know he can see them. The lizardmen rushing that way.
Oh, I really hope this plan works out. I'm so
Tempus is
fucked.
Tempus will definitely be biting his lip as he watches them.
However, these lizard men are continuing to investigate the noise they heard over here.
That's a very good thing that I retreated up there.
Yes, Leon just pressed so with his high roll. He won't have to make a check again until he tries to move. But the lizard men are sort of like peering around. Okay. Fargus is currently hidden.
Bury yourself in snow. Just.
I don't know what to do here. I mean, if I move, I'm probably gonna be spotted, so...
I mean, you can't just wait there forever.
No, I can't, but... Where can I go where I'm not gonna be spotted? Like, over here I'm gonna be spotted, over here I'm gonna be spotted, over here I'm gonna be spotted.
Well, the last we spotted people was here, maybe here, here, and somewhere over here.
Yeah, but I have to cross here, or I have to cross here. Basically, and both places I will be spotted at.
We kind of spotted something there. So
Yeah.
your options are potentially dive in the building,
If I can, yeah.
or bury yourself in snow.
Probably go with the first option.
Attempting to dive into the building is going to create noise. You can't do that stealthily. Stealth dive.
It's called the tumble.
Or rather, I suppose you could attempt it. You just don't have a background for that.
Move silently on wood? No, not really.
No,
Well, you climb trees.
You don't have a background for... There's a place where a window used to be. I'm going to jump through that hole and land just so that I don't create any fucking sound. That would just be dexterity modifier in your level along with a d20.
Yeah. I mean, it's kind of the only option because things are gonna come from here.
No doubt they're just trying to dash out of cover into new more cover.
Could do that too, but these guys over here are currently looking this way. They're going to see me.
Yes. There is literally zero way they would not see you.
Yeah. And there's guys coming from here, moving this direction with alerted presence. Yeah. Moving into the building is really my only option, unless I'm gonna, like, stay here and bury myself in snow. Yeah.
I mean, you're quested there. Just like if they ever got into a situation where they could see you, you would just make your stealth check for like your hidden thing. You can stay there. It's up to you.
And you can spend the time making yourself more hidden.
Could I?
No.
Like, is there debris I could put on top of myself?
Put a wooden plank in front of yourself. And...
Sure.
Do you have
Like-
a disguise
like put-
stealth check?
Like I put planks in front of myself to cover.
You're like,
Get
Just like
your
cover your
best wooden expression.
all right. You can do that if you'd like. It's up to you.
Yep. I spend my entire round doing that then.
Well, no concern for you. These Dragon King guards, you won't have to make a check to remain hidden from at all. They are not focused on you. They're moving towards the cough.
Oh,
And
awesome.
Tempus won't have to make a skill check either. They're looking at the building. As they,
Tempus will see them dart off, and he'll still keep Fargus. Just lay low, stay.
Fargus will nod behind the planks.
Okay, Leon.
I kind of know there are people there. I can kind of just see them at the corner of my eye.
Probably hear them.
Yeah, don't move.
I don't particularly want to move, actually. All things said, does not feel like a time I want to move.
By the way, are all these stone buildings?
No, they're not. Some are brick, some are wood, some are stone.
Alright.
What his
No.
speech thought is, you walk on wood, don't walk on stone, walk on wood.
Just before you do it, burning things down is not being stealthy.
I'm not going to burn things down.
Like,
I don't
that building you're looking at's made out of the wood. You would have to do a pretty damn good job of setting it on fire, though, what with it being thoroughly soaked.
That wasn't what I was planning. I was just asking.
Yeah, Leon's gonna just like wait here and kind of try to remain hidden, like let the patrol pass.
Okay. Tempus?
Tempest is looking at Leon for advice on this one. It's like, what do you see? As Tempest sort of like, nudges his head over to the right. He's now.
You see him shake his head very slightly.
All right. Tempest, looking over to Fargus and said, just sort of makes a sort of pushing gesture, hinting that maybe you should go down, Fargus.
All right.
And Tempest will, I guess.
If they move this way, you can try and double around like that.
Yeah, Tempest will try and he'll do a fallback kind of thing.
Like drop past down here and hope you go that way, maybe.
Oh. I thought you had the ownership over mine. Oh,
Not on this map, because this map's special vision.
Ah, right.
Right.
Players.
I get the feeling if Fargus does anything, they might walk over here. So Tempest will start shuffling up to the edge of this building. That's what Tempest will do.
Okay. Dwohurim. Fresh off the 20.
Well, sounds like they're coming this way, interested in what's inside the building. So I suppose... See, what I want to do, just to lay my plan out there, is that I want them to go into the building, and then I want to lock the door behind them with my hold portal utility spell. Because then they would be like really annoyed when they... First they would search through it, which would take time, then they would be really annoyed, and make noise for that matter, and then they would be annoyed that they didn't find anything, and when they tried to leave, the door would be thoroughly locked.
Okay.
And they would probably also make noise, then make other people go there, basically take, it's not a battle thing, so they wouldn't be super alert, it would be really, really annoying for them. The hope being that they won't go around the building. He is, however, a little worried, so I'm going to ask now, just so I know, for the purposes of my Cloak of Invisibility, how would we handle that in this initiative-based, yet not really a combat scenario?
We would use the rules for that. Remind me what the text says for the Cloak of Invisibility.
I will. I become invisible. I must hold the cloak around me, and I can't take standard actions while being invisible. There's no spellcasting or attacking. I can drop the invisibility as the end of my turn, become immediate, blah blah blah, and act on my next turn.
I would say
I believe it is basically in combat. That's how it works, and out of combat, it's 5 minutes. I understand.
Yes, it would last for the length of 5 minutes, but we'll follow all of the rules for that. As in, you can't take standard actions while you've got the cloak in.
Yeah. It was more like how does this count as a combat for the purpose of that, or do we somehow gather arbitrarily 5 minutes?
It doesn't count as a combat for the purposes of it unless you actually get into a combat situation, which you're not in.
All right. So the 5 minutes until
yes.
anything else. All right. Sure. Well, player-wise, what do you guys think? Should I?
We don't know what's going on.
No, of course you don't. You can't see anything. Well, Hurim, let's say this then. Hurim will listen, and if he hears anyone coming up sort of around instead of going towards the entrance of the building, he will pull up the Cloak of Invisibility. Does that seem fair? I suppose that's like a readied action.
Yeah, it'd be like a readied thing. Okay.
Yeah.
I'd love that cloak right
Move
now.
on with the lizard men. These lizard men move over here, and they are scrutinizing the ground.
Ah, well.
Well, thankfully Tempus tried to cover up his snow tracks.
You did state that.
And
How does one do that?
Well, that would have, I don't think while you're quickly moving, you can cover your tracks in this kind of environment.
Yeah, I didn't think so either.
I mean, like you can try, but you can try to do many things.
Tempus sacrificed one of his movement actions to do that.
Yes. In which case, I don't think a skill check was necessary on that front, considering the skill levels of these lizardmen. But for Fargus's dashing, no, those boot prints are still there. Anyway, Manaki, Dwohurim can hear the sounds of 2 individuals moving to the square.
To that one. All right. Sure.
Okay. That's it. Fargus.
Alright. Fargus sort of tried to peer around over here.
Alright, he steps out of his hiding place.
He does.
Okay.
Tempus did tell him that the coast was clear, so he's gonna start moving down the
Clearer.
stairs.
Alright, why don't you stop right there and give me a dexterity-based skill check as you attempt to stealth your way around that building.
Yeah.
I mean, you're stealthing in the center of the map, which is the most dangerous place to do it.
Yeah, it is, but I was told that the coast was clear, so...
It was clearer.
He did tell me to move in this direction.
True.
Oh, I'm trying to make my distraction. I don't know how well it's working because I can't see anything but like the top edge.
I can't see a particular amount either. The sheep can confirm.
I don't think any of my backgrounds apply for this.
Alright, just your dexterity modifier and your level then.
Yeah. Would be maybe like lone wanderer, having to sneak around in the snow from dangerous animals trying to
Sure.
What thing you're a lone wanderer?
Yes, you're all alone for this.
A 14 would be a failed skill check. The 2 dragonkin over here, who were beelining towards the building, where they heard a cough, stop, swivel, look over, dead at Fargus, and begin to cry out sounds of alarm. And that's going to put us into a combat situation.
Size.
You will still have your standard action since you just moved out of your cover area, but they definitely heard you.
Yeah. Probably just gonna move back.
They are looking right at you.
They are, but I'm gonna get rushed by... the others can't reach me though, but...
Oh, you have the distraction. Could bolt it out of here.
Could just bolt it and see if they follow.
Bolt where, though? I'm gonna get surrounded and...
Yes.
Leave them up.
Yeah, yes. Team PC can take a campaign loss to flee.
Well, I'll move over here.
Okay. Dragonkin guards, no longer being, comfortable to their patrol routes, begin the process of double moving. And
Hi.
Folks will move here. Leon.
Right. Technically, they haven't seen me yet. On one hand.
No, they're firmly. Fargus firmly has their attention right now.
I mean, all of us don't have to scout that area. I can just run.
That was the thought. If it counts as a campaign loss because you choose to be a distraction.
I don't know. Does it?
They're not all gonna be so stupid as to chase after one person.
No, not all of them, but some of them.
You can attempt to run off the map, sure.
And that will start extending.
I mean, if you guys want to try to keep sneaking, then
or we could kill them all and walk.
As the GM, however, I can't help but remind you that wasn't it 2 Tuesdays ago where you were like, we're never splitting the party again?
And then we split it, and then we're splitting it again.
And now you want to run off alone in Drakenhall, the city of monsters,
Being chased.
Yes.
by Dragonkin into unfamiliar territory.
This cannot be a worse idea, technically.
Sure.
I mean, we could kill them and then we could walk down there and do our scouting in peace until they find the dead people. But
Sure.
We just hide them in the body with the cough. That's what we do.
And
like all the blood is not visible on snow at all.
And technically, Manaki, you know one thing it does mean? We lower their population for the way we raid.
That's true.
It's like hit and run tactics.
Yes,
Sure.
and any powers you expend are also removed.
Yeah.
That's the real
Yeah.
issue. But, yeah.
So we need to try and do this without expending many
Too
days
much.
at least. Yeah.
But don't expend too many of your life searches either. Again, I have no idea what you're doing because can't see over there.